Right, and a $500,000 policy for only $21 a month. Go to SelectQuote.com now and get the insurance your family needs
at a price you can afford. SelectQuote. Be shocked. You save.
Hi, I'm Dr. Boyer. I'm a chiropractic physician. I love to look at new things and new ways to help patients in their pursuit for wellness. And one of the biggest things.
Hi guys, welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel 1.
Introduced to Balance Nature. What an amazing product. We know nature is pretty good about giving us the nutrition that we need through our fruits and vegetables. So Balance Nature, they've taken fruits and vegetables.
Just loading it up.
Turn it into a powder and put these into a capsule. You take your fruit capsules and your vegetable capsules every day, and then your body knows what to do with it. I love it. I love what it has done for me, and I know what it has done for my patients. It is the best product that I've ever come across.
Splash into your summer with Balance of Nature Summer Savings. Get 50% off your first set as a preferred customer with free shipping and our money-back guarantee. While supplies last, claim this offer by using discount code FOXNEWS. Well, I'm a paid actor, and this is a real company. There's no way to fake how Upwork can help your business. Upwork is half the cost of our old recruiter, and they have top-tier talent in everything from PR to project management. Because this is how we work now. 20 seconds a week to lose 20% of your weight in a year with diet and exercise. That's the power of GLP-1s to grow. Connect with a provider today at grow.com/drive.
This is growth. The fastest growing pet owner in the world. It's safe for people, pets, and the planet. Powerful enough to eliminate the state from any organic odor. And it's safe enough to use on pet toys. Even on them. So why waste money on any product that is totally eliminate the stench? There's only one poop available online and at these stores. And it's not poop, it stinks. Plus the hosts of the Rivers podcast react to Baten's downward smack Saturday on One Nation. Watch it comes. President Biden heading to this news today as he told support for the Valentine's Day for handling the Israel-Hamas war and other things. He had this to say last night.
I met with most of the Arab leaders to try to get a consensus going as to what had to be done to deal with getting more aid and food and medicine into the Gaza Strip. And we pushed it really hard. And Israel occasionally was less than cooperative.
Maybe because they were attacked on October 7th and they still have hundreds of hostages in there. Could comments like that impact his performance in blue states that have a big Jewish population like New York, where Biden is already seeing a drop in the polls to the point where Democrats are saying pour money in here? Politico says New York is now a battleground state. Has it gone that far? Former New York Governor George Pataki joins us now. Governor, if anyone knows success in the Republican in New York, you're the last one to really experience it. Do you believe things are changing in New York? Should Democrats consider a battleground state?
Brian, it's a long time since anybody asked me if New York is a battleground state, but this year I'm getting asked it a lot. I think it's because it is. And for that to happen, you need a number of different things. First is you need Democratic voters, 1 million Democratic voters.
Okay, let's give this a
Look at
try.
their party, look at their candidates, and say we're screwing up the oil. And you
There we
have
go.
the chaos at the top of the Democratic ticket. You have inflation, you have the
What
migrant
even is
crisis
this?
in New York City and now in the suburbs. And it's leading a lot of Democrats to say, hey, wait a second, maybe my party has let me down and I should try something different.
I like that.
Because you need a candidate who's going to campaign differently. And you saw that with President Trump. He held his rally in New York, not on Long Island, not in some suburb, but in the South Bronx.
Cool.
That's exactly what you have to do. You have to reach out to minority voters,
Okay.
African American voters, Latino voters, and of course Jewish voters are very upset with Biden. So there's a real opportunity in New York.
Absolutely. I want you to hear President Biden yesterday with Zelensky saying he's doing everything possible to help that country, but he isn't. He gets the weapons too slow and put too many restrictions, and then he screws up like this. Listen.
Now I want to hand over to the president of Ukraine, who has as much courage as he has determination. Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin. President Putin. You're beat President Putin. President Zelensky. I'm so focused on beating Putin.
We all make mistakes in front of the camera on the stump. You as a politician, you thought about that mistake.
Yeah, I mean, that's just hard to believe. He knows he's talking about Zelensky. He knows he's talking about Ukraine, and then he gets the president confused. And later on last night, I guess he called Trump his vice president. So this is just an ongoing disaster. I couldn't agree with you more, Brian. He's provided aid to Ukraine, but he's dribbled it out so slowly and put on such restrictions that Ukraine has had a tough time holding back the Russians. But we have to continue to support them, I think, in a far better way than Biden has done.
Absolutely. You have a movie about that called Soldiers of Song on film, and you're the executive producer of Soldiers of Song, and you do a lot over there to get aid. You take action. Governor, great to see you today. We'll see if New York is really in play very shortly.
Thank you, Brian. Great being on.
We got it. Meanwhile, join me at 9 o'clock. I'll be live on Saturday night. Amongst my guests that have committed, Senator Tom Cotton will lead us off. We will have the Vice President by then. Tommy Larry on the media, certainly waking up to the story that we've been covering. Also, we're going to have the guys from the Ruthless podcast, Josh Holmbeck, Duncan John Ashbrook, as well as Comfortably Smug. That's his name, as far as I know. And finally, we're also going to have the President of Finland talking about what the world really thinks about our presidential race. That's 9 o'clock on Saturday. Meanwhile, on this show, President Biden's moment on the world stage. Dana Perino's here to give him a grade. But first, Donny Osmond performs live for the All-American Summer Concert Series. It's already entertaining.
I'm Marcus Lemonis. Our team at Overstock.com is working hard to deliver the goods on top brands and home goods, clothing, outdoor collectibles, jewelry, and so much more. When we find great deals, they go from the warehouse to your house. We even made this ad with AI to save you money.
Whether you're in your 40s, 50s, or 60s and beyond, I know you're seeing changes in the skin on your body. Don't panic. It's never too late to transform yourself and your skin. And Crepe Erase is here to do just that.
Crepe Erase has been delivering smoother, firmer, younger-looking skin for almost a decade.
Did you know that Crepe Erase is America's #1 selling anti-aging body treatment system for dry, crepey skin? That's because it works, people.
The Crepe Erase two-step system is clinically shown to reduce crepey-looking skin the very first time you use it.
I just love my skin. I didn't love it before. I love it now.
And now there's big news. We're introducing the Skin Revitalizing Tool, specially designed to amplify the power of Crepe Erase.
This is the Skin Revitalizing Tool. It is new and it is free. Yes, you have it right. It's free.
Crepe Erase is already an incredible deal at only $49.95. When you order today, we'll send you the Skin Revitalizing Tool, a $129 value free.
I mean, it's like having a spa in your hand.
And you'll also receive our luxurious neck repair treatment, a $49 value, free.
Since using Crepe Erase, the skin on my neck looks airbrushed. I love it.
These two incredible bonuses are valued together at $178, but they're our free gift to you.
Crepe Erase is something I recommend to my patients because it works.
Don't wait. Get all this, a $247 value for only $49.95, plus free shipping.
If you're not reveling in your younger-looking, soft, sexy skin, just return the bottles. Even if they're used up and empty, and we'll give you your money back.
This is a limited time offer that will not last. Scan the QR code, call, or go to crepeerase.com and order right now.
Is that necessary?
No. It is missing your daughter's competition to do paper. The Paycom employees do their own paper, so you don't have to miss your daughter's big day. Time to shine. Get Paycom and make the unnecessary unnecessary.
When you travel, you can't afford to be sidelined by sore muscles and joints. That's why you should rely on Australian Dream Arthritis Pain Relief Cream. Whether you're enjoying the day in a far-off place or just working in the yard, Australian Dream helps you to keep moving. Don't just live life pain-free. Trust the original Australian Dream Arthritis Pain Relief Cream.
50 years ago, I prayed this prayer, and it changed my life, and it can change your life. You see, I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired. My life was in a mess. I just got on my knees one night, and I said, God, I've sinned against you. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I said, I believe Jesus Christ is your Son. And I believe that He took my sins to the cross. And He died and shed His blood for my sins. That He was buried. And that you raised Him to life. And I'd like to invite Him to come into my heart right now. And I prayed that prayer, and God heard my prayer and forgave me. And He'll forgive you, and He'll cleanse you and change your life starting today. Just pray this prayer. So say, God, I'm a sinner. I'm sorry. Forgive me. And I believe Jesus is your Son. I want to trust Him as my Savior and follow Him as my Lord from this day forward. Amen. If you prayed that prayer, I want you to call right now that number that's on the screen. Call that number, and may God bless you.
These bills are crazy.
She has no idea she's sitting on a gold mine.
She doesn't know that if she owns a life insurance policy of $100,000 or more, she can sell all or part of it to country for cash. Even a term policy. Even a term policy. Even a term.
Find out if you're sitting on a gold mine. Call Coventry Direct today at 800-496-9211 or visit CoventryDirect.com.
When you can't watch, listen. Get the latest news, business, and news headlines on SiriusXM. Anytime, anywhere. Fox News Audio on SiriusXM. America is listening.
We have a Fox Business alert to get to. A key inflation report has just been released. June's Producer Price Index report shows wholesale inflation is up by 0.2% from May. That is higher than expected, and year-over-year prices for domestic manufacturers are up 2.6%. old red arrows facing upward. Steve, over to you.
Thank you very much, Amanda. All right, meanwhile, President Biden delivering that rare big boy solo news conference last night where he admitted he's not running the show. Who is?
I love my staff. They add things all the time. Very good. I'm catching hell from my wife. I'm following the advice of my commander-in-chief, my chief of staff of the military. I'll take your questions. I've been given a list of people to call on here. Reuters, Jeff Mason.
There he is, throwing his staff under the bus. Let's bring in America's Newsroom co-anchor and former White House press secretary, David Boone.
Hi.
Good morning to you.
Good to be here.
What'd you make of that?
So it was interesting. I don't know how it's possible, but the White House staff has managed to, for this press conference, raise expectations and lower the bar at the same time. That's a real art. And if I ever have to leave this job and do something else, I will try to figure out how to do that. In the end, I think that was best of all worlds for Trump and the worst of all worlds for the Democrats, because Trump gets what he wants, right? Biden stays in, likely to now, I guess, stay in the race, even though I think there will be more calls, especially when you have the ranking committee saying Democrats,
Right.
I don't think he should be president. Maybe not even president right now. But for the Democrats, for those who have already come out and said that he shouldn't be the nominee, now they go into August. And meanwhile, President Trump is lacing up and he's ready to sprint.
Well, it's crazy because he threw his staff under the bus. The staff has kept him in a little bubble where he hasn't seen the polls. He's not doing very well. And he also said, I'm catching help from my wife. There are a lot of people who feel like she is the guiding force behind, Joe, you're not going to go. We need this government housing thing.
A lot of anger towards the First Lady about not realizing 2 years ago to say, let's start winding this down. Let's make sure that your legacy is whole and fantastic.
Right.
You've done what we came here to do, and it's time to transition, as you said, and let's go spend time with the grandchildren.
Because, as you know, when you're married to somebody, you see somebody at their heights and at their depths. And she's clearly seen Joe Biden in that debate phase that we all saw 2 weeks ago. It's interesting. ABC's got a story out this morning that apparently the people who went to that Juneteenth event where everybody's dancing except the current president, and now they're saying, we had concerns about that, but we didn't say anything then. They only started blabbing now because everybody saw the debate.
And it reminds me of Hemingway saying that bankruptcy happens gradually, then all at once.
Right.
I feel like this is the same thing, that we have heard gradual things about his decline, but then it happened all at once. Now everybody wants to get on board. I thought it was astounding to realize, because I always ask, why don't they have a cabinet meeting? It's a great way to communicate, show that you're doing something. Hasn't had a cabinet meeting since last October, a full cabinet meeting. And CNN reported yesterday that when they do a full cabinet meeting, it's completely scripted. So a lot of the people who are doing the jobs that they're supposed to do in the cabinet haven't seen the president.
They're just putting on a show. Okay, I'm going to ask this question, and then, Mr. President, you just say
yes. And if he asks you this, what are the 6 things you're going to say? It's not a way to run the country.
No kidding. Tell us a little bit about what you are doing over at Fox Nation.
Well, this is very exciting. There is a beautiful story called Sound of Hope, and it's about a true story of Trot, Texas. Small town right on the border of East Texas and Louisiana.
Foster Trot?
Yes, and I'm very interested in foster care. This story is a foster care success story and an adoption story. So the movie is great, but what Fox Nation did is they went and interviewed the real people, and you're seeing some of them there. So I had a chance to interview the bishop, Bishop Martin, and his wife, Donna. They call her the First Lady, and the miracle of what they were able to accomplish. I think we have it here.
We do. Roll it.
You can make a phone call in a movie and say, we're ready for more children. And the caseworker, what is the good news she has for you?
There's no more children. Our goal in the beginning was to adopt 100 children here. But then again, they said we have no more children.
There's no more children because you took care of them.
We got them all. We got them all.
I love the name of the special, Small Town Big Hearts, the heroes of us.
Yeah, it's a great special. The movie is also wonderful. If you need something uplifting, and we all do at this moment, but also think about foster care and the people who foster children and how many people need help.
Indeed. Today, a somber day here at Fox. It's hard to believe it was 16 years ago. Our former colleague, Tony Snow, died. You, of course, eventually became the White House press secretary during that administration. This is a sad day, but you remember what a good job he did at everything he did.
He was a giant of a man, especially in heart, and his legacy is so beautiful. His families, all the children are doing well, all 3 kids are doing very well. And I think that when you think about what would he say about today, he would say, number 1, have faith in God. Number 2, have faith in your family. And to have faith in the Constitution and the country. He always had a very optimistic side of things, but he was also very concerned about foreign policy in particular, and I think right now he would be really worried. But also, he had such a great way with words, and I was very fortunate to have some time with him, and then to be able to come to Fox where they regale him, and in fact named the radio area at the Fox Proceed Bureau is named after Tony Snow.
And you remember who his producer was? Rip Jenkins.
Yes, Rip Jenkins. Right. Think of all the people Tony Snow helped along the way. Be more like that.
Okay. So in, let's see, 15 minutes, you're on TV.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. It's with Bill Hemmer, but also we have Senator Tom Cotton, Mark Penn, former election advisor, Shannon Bream of Fox News Sunday, and Charlie Hurt, the Washington Times opinion editor. Gonna be a great show.
I like that picture of you leaning into Bill.
Oh, yeah. I don't love that photograph, I have to say. I'm so short. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Tony Snow was 6'5", I was 5'1". Those are big shoes to fill.
Then we'll be watching.
Okay, see you soon.
Coming up, speaking of watching, Donny Osmond performed for an All-American Summer Concert Series, a whole song coming up.
With a heart being storm, God rest the spirit, nobody can know. The picture tells a story for you to listen to mine. Search for the answer. This is the Mahindra Rock Sword, the side-by-side that doesn't play by the rules. The other guys think plastic can hack it. The Rock Sword fights with steel. They pull back on power. The Rock Sword back to turbo diesel punch. And when they start breaking down, the Rock Sword's barely broken in. The Mahindra Rock Sword, built like nothing else.
8 UTIs in 1 year. This inspired me and my partner Spencer to launch Eupora. Eupora makes effective urinary tract health products.
It truly works miracles. The peace of mind I've been looking for.
Go to eupora.com to learn more. But what if you could whiten your teeth by simply brushing your teeth? Now you can. With Smile Actives, the teeth whitening breakthrough that safely gets your teeth white and keeps them white every day, just by brushing your teeth.
I never thought that whitening my teeth was so easy. I just put the gel on the brush, the toothpaste on it, brush, and I can see my white teeth.
Simply add Smile Actives to any toothpaste, and our patented polyclean technology activates into a powerful microfoam that penetrates into the enamel surface to safely lift and remove stains.
You need a simple way to whiten your teeth, without strips, without trays, without going to the dentist. And it was about time that a product was developed that you would be able to do that with just brushing.
And now Smile Actives is even better with new Pro Whitening Gel with 33% greater whitening power, clinically shown to whiten teeth faster, up to 8 shades. 100% of users saw whiter teeth on food stains, coffee and wine stains, even on veneers, crowns, and dentures.
I eat the blueberries, I drink the coffee, and I know that Smile Actives will keep my teeth white every day.
If you could use something so easy like Smile Actives to take yellow teeth to white teeth, why wouldn't you?
Why spend hundreds of dollars for whitening treatments at the dentist when now you can whiten your teeth with new Smile Actives Pro Whitening Gel every time you brush your teeth? Call or go to smileactives.com and for a limited time get new Pro Whitening Gel for just $24.95. Order in the next 5 minutes and buy one get one absolutely free for just $24.95. That's 2 for 1 and save 50%. We'll even include free shipping. Get your teeth whiter guaranteed. Or return it within 60 days for your money back.
Smile.
The difference is literally night and day.
So now I'm always proud of this shoe because now my teeth are much whiter.
This offer is not available in stores, so call or click now before the special buy one get one free offer goes away.
On your period, Sudden gushes happen. Say goodbye gush fears, thanks to Always Ultra Thin, whose rapid dry technology that absorbs 2 times faster. Hello, clean and comfortable. Always fear no gush.
When you can't watch, listen. Get the latest news, business, and news headlines on SiriusXM. Anytime, anywhere. Fox News Audio on SiriusXM. America is listening. Looking for... Just enjoy some downtime. But it involves alcohol or drugs. Please remember that impaired driving is both dangerous and illegal. Be sure to book a ride and take public transit. You decide to stay in after all. Well, maybe it's because best friends don't let best friends drink and drive. That's why you keep our roads safe. Around the line, try it sober.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. We have some rain headed through the New York City area and delays, unfortunately, at the airport. All the delays, I think, seeing some misery, unfortunately. And this is going to kind of be the deal throughout the day today. Down towards the mid-Atlantic, where we have the potential for heavy rainfall. We could see the potential for thunderstorms. You could see the lightning and maybe even some flooding. So we've got this area of low pressure offshore. We've got a cold front installed, and that's what's bringing all the shower activity, not only Friday, but Saturday. So it's going to be, in some cases, a washout along the beach, depending on where you are. And I also want to point out, a lot of folks headed to the Midwest this weekend, for the big Republican convention. And it looks like we have the potential for severe weather starting today through Monday. Keep that in mind. All right, Carly, over to you.
Oh, rain, go away.
Yeah.
Janice, thank you so much.
You got it.
Got some headlines to get you started with a surprising twist. The national chapter of Democratic Socialists of America is dropping its endorsement of New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. The group feels she's not fulfilling their pro-Palestinian requirements, saying, quote, many members have supported the national endorsement, while at the same time demanding that AOC demonstrate a higher level of commitment to Palestinian liberation. Ocasio-Cortez will still get support from the organization's New York City chapter. And as Janice was just mentioning, the Republican National Convention kicks off Monday in Milwaukee during a week-long event that will take place at the Pfizer Forum. $85 million has already been raised by the RNC Host Committee. Host Committee Chairman Bryce Priebus joined us earlier.
What we are seeing here is tremendous support. Companies in Wisconsin, Milwaukee, throughout the entire country, they're supporting this convention. It's going to be incredible. We've never seen anything like this before. The stage is magical. I'm sure Donald Trump is going to love it when he sees it. We can't wait to welcome all of these people to Milwaukee.
And we about to learn who Trump's running mate will be any day now, before the event, or maybe even at it. And those are your headlines.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, we'll be there. All right, thanks, Carly. Donny Osmond performs for our All-American Summer Concert Series, so don't move. That's next.
If you have Graves' disease, your eye symptoms could mean something more. That gritty feeling can't be brushed away. Even a little blurry vision can distort things, and something serious may be behind those itchy eyes. Up to 50% of people with Graves could develop a different condition called thyroid eye disease, which should be treated by a different doctor. See an expert. Find a TED eye specialist at isitted.com.
I am Tony Hawk, and like many of you, I take a statin to reduce cholesterol. But statins can also deplete CoQ10 levels. That's why my doctor recommended Qunol CoQ10. Qunol has the #1 cardiologist recommended form of CoQ10. Qunol, the brand I trust.
Blackstone knew you deserved a better way of cooking, and you responded, igniting an outdoor cooking revolution, creating better backyard celebrations. You make every breakfast, lunch, and dinner better. Cook anything, anytime, anywhere. Go to your nearest Blackstone retailer or blackstoneproducts.com now and make everything better on a Blackstone.
At Mint Mobile, we like to do the opposite of what Big Wireless does. They charge you a lot, we charge you a little. They put their names on arenas, we put ours on my lower back. So naturally, when they announced they'd be raising their prices due to inflation, we decided to deflate our prices due to not hating you. And if this were one of their ads, they'd end it here with a happy customer. So we'll end ours with an angry goat. Look at the angry goat.
Are your headlights cloudy and oxidized, making your car look bad? Are they underperforming when you need them most? Cerakote's Headlight Restoration Kit restores weathered headlights back to like new and keeps them that way for life. Stop wasting your time with solutions that don't last. Cerakote's kit includes everything you need to go from this to this. Simply wipe away oxidation, give them a light sanding, and apply the ceramic coating. That's it. The True Ceramic technology does the rest. Buy any of Cerakote's #1 selling ceramic products for under $20 at these leading retailers today.
Hey guys, for strikingly clean glass, try rubbing alcohol, a stack of wipes, and invoke the power of the glass god!
Oh, or use invisible glass. No streaks, no residue. Shocking, right? Now at Walmart. Life insurance is too important to put off another day. That's why Select Quote makes getting coverage you need easy. Now get up to a $2 million policy with no medical exam and same-day coverage.
Visit SelectQuote.com now.
While I'm a paid actor, and this isn't a real company, there's no way to fake how Upwork can help your business. Upwork is half the cost of our old recruiter, and they have top-tier talent in everything from PR to project management. Because this is how we work now.
How do you keep your teeth so white with all the coffee you drink? My secret? Luminol whitening strips. I mean, that is white. And because there's no sensitivity, I feel like I can use them more often. And you can get this at Walmart or Target.
20 seconds a week to lose 20% of your weight in a year with diet and exercise. That's the power of GLP-1s through Ro. Connect with the provider today at ro.co/20.
Oh my gosh, what? Oh, just coming back.
Meanwhile, at Verbo.
Oh my god. Oh, I got one key cash in this house.
There are many ways to deliver a shipment. At Old Dominion Freight Line, we deliver them this way. This way uses technology and goes the extra mile to do things the right way. The delivery promises on time.
Xcom.